as it's early in the morning.
When I was just a little lad or so, me mommy told me,
Away, Holloway, with Holloway Joe.
that if I didn't kiss the girl, me lips would grow moldy.
Away, Holloway, with Holloway Joe.
Away,
Ho, Holloway with Holloway together. Away, Holloway with Holloway Joe.
away,
Ho, Holloway with all for better weather. Away, Holloway with Holloway Joe.
I used to have a janky girl, but she got fat and lazy.
Away, Holloway with Holloway Joe.
But now I've got an Irish girl, and she just drives me crazy.
Away, Holloway with Holloway Joe.
away,
Ho, Holloway with Holloway together. Away, Holloway with Holloway Joe.
away,
Ho, Holloway with all for better weather. Away, Holloway with Holloway Joe.
I thought I heard the old man say, "Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Tomorrow you will get your pay, and it's time for us to leave her."
Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her.
Oh, the wind was full and the sea ran high. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. She shipped it green and none went by, and it's time for us to leave her.
Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her.
I hate to say on this rotten top, leave her, Johnny, leave her. No grog a load.
Hello and welcome to our live stream of Tortuga today. We just released the game a couple of hours ago, and now we have a lovely live stream together with one of the developers, Christian, who is also here.
Hi everyone.
Yeah, we just released it on Steam. It has been out on other platforms for a while now. Xbox One, Series X, Series S, PS5, PS4. All those versions also have a patch now, so yeah. We start here with the beautiful main menu and a pretty good song. But I think we can just start with the gameplay, or do you want to add something, Christian?
Nothing to add from my side. Yeah, happy to be here.
Yes. Good, then we should let the game speak for itself, I would say. And as it is new for a couple of people, at least those on Steam, I would suggest we just start with a new game.
Yeah, start a new game.
Yes. And here we already have a bunch of options. So we see here a character that we can choose. So yes, different portraits, different characters. Quite a few of them actually, with beautiful pictures. So yeah. Let's go with this one. We can also change the name. I think it's fine for now. Also, we can change the name of the flagship. So, do you want to have a special name for our ship, or?
I don't know. Mayflower maybe.
Mayflower. That's beautiful. Yeah.
But don't forget to change the flag.
Yes, that's the next point. Because there are actually quite a few options here as well. You can see Here for one, the color of this part of the flag. Also we can change the pattern, which is pretty cool. So yeah, let's make it a bit more interesting. Also we can have like different pictures on the flag itself, like here the skull and the bird, and so on. So yeah, pretty nice. Yeah, but I think it's good with the skull and the bird. You can see there are quite a few things to select. We can also decide which will be our start town and the strongest nation. So, what would you say, England maybe, or?
Yeah, you can either choose England or Spain, which would be historically accurate as well.
Yeah.
Depending on the time.
Yeah, but I think in general for the story that we will have here, Spain would probably be really a good choice. So let's go with that.
And it, I don't know if the viewers have seen that changes the cities a little bit that are on the map. So some cities are now belong to Spain, and this will be relevant in the later gameplay.
Actually also something that we can have a look at now. I mean, it is more important later on, but here we see on normal that all the cities are visible, but also there are some harbor masters. We see also they have different signs, so they sell different things, which will be interesting for us later on. So yeah, and already pirate hideouts. But let's just jump into it and see what it's all about.
Yes.
The promise of liberty and riches readily advanced years ago from the Caribbean to the stifling port taverns of the old world. There it found its way to your ears as well. For you, the passage, a crew, and a small ship were quickly, let's say, rounded up. But now what? Now, where liberty, fame, and above all, the riches have yet to come. Your crew's already honing the knives. And if all the next raid brings is merely a few crumbs for each of them again, they'll simply boot you out. Or worse. A truly big catch. The Spanish treasure fleet on its way to Europe, packed so full with riches that it nearly sinks into Neptune's arms all by itself. Now that would help you, indeed. But alone on your puny cockleshell, you'd have to be completely out of your mind to head into battle against the best protected ship convoy in history. You need a better ship to do that. A larger crew, and above all, a gang of insane pirate captains flying your flag, who know precisely what they're doing. So, Captain, the sails are set. Where's the voyage headed for? Oh, Skipper, you truly pulled out all the stops last night. I wouldn't have thought a human being can drink that much rum. And then your wild ideas that we'll grab ourselves the Spanish treasure fleet. I hope it's clear to you
here we are. Do you want to play the tutorial, or?
Yes, I would suggest we play through it to show the interested people what they can expect or how it is played. So yeah, let's just start there. We were also introduced to our first mate, who just talked to us, and he is nice enough to explain us how everything works.
We'll practice standing straight
but you
again.
forgot a lot of things because last night was not your easiest night, right?
Also, I mean, here of course tells us everything, but we also have tooltips that pop up now and then, explaining us how everything works. Also from the very beginning, like how do we even control the ship on the sea, so that's good to know.
Excellent. Let's sail to that town over there. Always a few merchants romping around towns. We'll grab one for us to warm up. Hold it. stop. We don't want to sail too close to town. After all, we don't want them to see us grabbing one of the merchants.
Yeah, and now Frederick
One
wants you
quick
to
look around that no military
do your
convoys
first
nearby.
sea battle, right?
Up with
Yes.
the black flag. Arr! Off to plunder.
Where's the black flag? In your case, more the blue and black flag
Cannons ready.
with all the colors.
At least with the skull, they will see that we are pirates at some point.
Happy pirates.
Yes, yes. So
Okay.
now it gets serious, and we have our first fight
Ah, yes.
pretty
The
early
sea
on
battle.
already. So
We'll be carrying out the
will be
major part of our
exciting.
trade there.
Yeah, but
I can
that's the
smell the
thing pirates do
gunpowder
when
already.
they come from
First,
a night
take
of heavy
time
drinking,
to make
right?
yourself
Yes.
familiar with all the things you see here. When you're
Just
done,
helps to clear the mind.
navigate the ship closer
also,
to
if they
our
are
friends.
successful in battle, they have money for the next night of drinking. So that's also good.
I think that is an integral
They're
part
actually coming
Yeah.
toward
of
us.
the whole thingy.
Well done. In the next round,
Okay, right
we ought
now
to get within
it's
firing
just a
range.
one
Then place yourself
versus
so
one
that we can
battle,
tag
just
them
for
with a genuine
practice
broadside.
purpose. Later on, it will be more ships, so that you're all watching just now. Okay, and one big part of it is that we are on ships right now, and yeah, when you're in a ship, you can't just stop at will or sail as fast as you want. You have to take into account your actual speed, the mass of your ship,
We'll send the
the
landlubbers
wind
to
and stuff
Davy
like that, and that's
Jones.
why you can't just sail up to your opponent, and you get these kind of movement patterns here. And now you have to decide for a good position or a good positioning, and yeah, you also have to take into account your cannons and the ideal firing ranges of your cannons. Do you want to hit him with grape shot right now?
Yes, I
This-
wanted to hit the crew from this side, but
Yeah. Okay.
unfortunately I missed.
Yeah.
But the
Okay.
movement and from which side you are attacking, that also adds a strategic or tactical component to the game. So it's
Yeah.
not just shooting around. You have to think about what you are doing. That's also why I try to... You can see here some health bars and some armor bars, and one of them is already depleted, so I try to hit that one. Let's see if it's this time. Also there are different ammo types, so you can shoot normally with the regular iron balls or with grape shot, which will do crew damage, or chain shot, which will damage the ship so that it won't move or don't move as fast. So yeah, I will use grape shot again.
Yeah, now you decimate the crew a little bit,
Hmm.
and that will reduce their combat effectiveness, so to say. Do you want to board right now?
Yes.
Okay. Power player.
So here we are, in the eye of the
I mean, if I
storm,
have already
face
easy
to
prey in
face
front
with
of
our
me, I
enemies,
can also try to
saber in
grab the ship.
hand, Only a few
So,
feet away
let's try
from our
that.
certain doom.
Yeah, you have to
Here you see
take
the
some
balance
decisions
of power.
when boarding.
The better it looks in our
Like in
favor,
every
the
round,
greater
yeah, it's
the
a risky
likelihood
maneuver
that
to
your
board.
daring plans will work too.
In every round,
Now all
you have to
have
decide.
do is
It's a little
decide
gamble
how we're
what you
going
do.
to proceed.
There are some high risk, high reward choices, but also more balanced choices, which yeah, okay, great. And yeah, in the text it says, okay, what happens next?
It also kind of tells a small story with every boarding, so you can see what will happen. It's quite interesting as well.
Well, that was a huge gamble, you know, because the probability was very high, but there would have been a huge penalty for your boarding strength there.
Yes. Well, you have to gamble sometimes.
Don't make me nervous and start gambling during the tutorial in a live stream. Don't do that. Okay, yeah. Now you can inspect your loot, and you can even take the ship of your enemy because you boarded it. Did you already take a look at the hold? Yeah. Okay.
Currently at it, but I think as we have just started, I have enough space in my cargo,
Yeah.
so I take everything anyways.
Yes. Okay. Frederick on it again. Selling your stuff.
Well, Captain, let's sail into town to fit ourselves out a bit. We're sure to find a few good seamen in the tavern.
Yeah, but what we
haul
should
down the Black
mention
Flag
at this
again.
point,
We don't want
you
the people in
can't just
town to
use
snitch on us right away.
the ship in your next battle. The ship we just boarded. You need a pirate captain for that. Every ship that you want to use in combat needs a captain.
Always wanted
And so
to
there
say
are
that.
some role-playing
Remember,
elements
Captain?
in this game.
Yesterday, there was
You have a
rum
pirate
aplenty here.
party, so to
If we
speak.
need
So
supplies, we can
a
get them
crew of
here.
trusty pirate captains.
First off, I
And
suggest we
you
go to
need
the
them
tavern. My
to
throat's
steer your
all
ships
dried
to manage your fleet. And that is what Frederick just told us. If we want more ships, we need more pirate captains to steer those ships.
Yes.
Okay.
We can also see in this overview, of course we have always our main captain, and he has already an open slot, but if we want more we have to upgrade or gain more experience. But we will learn a lot about it soon.
That smell. It brings back memories.
Off to the
don't
tavern.
it, Captain?
The
You
most
see that guy back
important
there?
place in town.
He looks like he'd
You,
make a
you can
good
not
captain.
only drink
Just
or
what
buy
we need.
around, you can also
Break the
meet
ice.
interesting people,
Maybe he's
take on
willing
new
to
quests,
join forces.
and divide the booty, but I think we come to that later.
Yes.
Okay. Just another drunk pirate.
Sounds like good company for our captain.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
that's
Your silver
Seamus.
tongue
It's
always
the
does
first
the
pirate
trick.
captain you meet in
Let's
the game.
test his skill right away.
And
We'll grab us another
yeah,
trade convoy.
you can take him on as one of your pirate captains. Yeah, and there are also several other options in cities. Right now it's just the tavern, but you can also go to the governor or go to the marketplace and sell your stuff. And there's also the harbor master where you can sell ships or upgrade ships, repair your ships, but I think we will show that later, right?
Yes, the only thing that I would do for now would be buy another round, for one,
Yeah.
because we just like to drink, and also we get more crew this way, and we could use some more people, I would say.
Yes.
You can also choose how many people we get and also how much we pay, so that's also something we have to consider, but it's not that expensive, so I would say let's just get all the people we can.
Yeah, money is good.
Yes.
It's good to just... Okay. Worthy pirate. So I think now it's that you need to
Wind.
search and
Ah,
intercept.
supposed to talk
Yes.
about
Ah,
wind.
yeah.
Hold on,
Yeah, wind
I
is,
jotted it
that's
down
what the
somewhere.
tutorial is telling
Ah,
us.
yeah.
It's also
When you sail
important
before the wind,
in the
you're much,
overworld,
much
so to
faster.
speak. So outside of sea
Okay.
battles.
Guess anyone could figure that
And
one
it
out.
influences
With
how
a second
fast
skipper,
your
we
ship
can lead
goes,
not one, but
goes,
two ships
and
into battle.
influences
That ought to be easy
not only
picking.
the speed, but most of the time, if you're able to catch a ship or another ship is able to catch you. Yeah, and right now you have 2 ships. Well done. Okay. The ship battlefields, so to say, are generated. So every arena or ship battle arena is dependent on where you start the battle, and it incorporates the islands and even the wind direction from the world, and maybe we get some interesting maps during our little live stream here. So what you could try the next time is to position your ship in a way that it hits in a more ideal cannon range. Maybe we can show that as well.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Because right now, oh, no sound.
I think it's too loud. I will.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, let's see if that's good enough, but I turned it down a little bit.
We can always adjust.
Yes.
Because I was talking about cannon ranges. You see these white or grayish fields, and they are an indicator of the hit probability your cannons have at a certain distance, and you always want the more opacity, the fuller the color, the higher the probability that you will hit. And I think on the field to the left I saw that you had optimal. That one.
But at least I hit the side that I already hit. That's. Should I try?
You go one field to the right, and then that or on the other side, there you hit optimum as well.
I mean, this here would be the best one, but then I hit another side. But we can try it.
Yeah, we can try that. Yeah, it's a pretty small ship, so.
Yeah. It's fortunately once again easy prey, so. But we hit them good, I think. So.
Yeah, and you can see every ship has some armor, and these are the yellow bars above the ship, and you can see it if you go into firing mode and maybe show with the mouse. You can see that on the upper right side right now. That the ship is the ship's armor is damaged in the back and on the port side, and as soon as you reduce the armor on one side to 0, you start making damage on the actual hull, which might cause the ship, or will cause the ship in the end, to take some serious damage and even sink.
Yeah. We just got a question. How big is the building aspect of the game?
The building aspect? There is not much building in Tortuga. So you're a pirate, and you do pirates things, and they seldom build. But you can, of course, do some building in a way, because you're able to upgrade your ships. I think we will show that later. So you can choose your cannons, even upgrade your ship with some type of armor or special equipment, and it will change the ships visually. And later on, more to the mid to end game, you're able to do some upgrading in your pirate hideouts. You can conquer some pirate hideouts, but no city building or anything like that.
It's more like having your own base, but you can have several. So
maybe hover the enemy ship right now, because it took a lot of damage, and then I can explain.
Board it or what?
Hover it with your mouse.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because right now we can see, okay, on the port side the armor is completely gone, and the sloop took some damage to the hull already. You started to reduce their sails, so they also took some damage to the sails, and now they can only move, or they can move a little less, and they also are understaffed now, meaning there aren't enough people on the other ship, and so they have reduced action points every round. So I think they won't give us much of a fight now.
Yeah, I can also go again in the shooting mode, and then we can hover once again.
Yeah, sure, we will see that as well there.
And then we see it even more detailed.
Yeah. Okay, and yeah, the wind icons on the fields just indicate that this field is available right now because of the wind direction. The wind direction is displayed in the lower left, besides your selected ship. And sometimes you see those little skull icons, and they just mean, okay, if you stop on this field, your ship will collide with something in the next round and take some damage. Okay, I think you might sink it now.
Yes, I just wanted to take another look at the shore, because as you mentioned before, we can see the town that we just visited before. And I think it's a pretty cool detail or cool idea that you really can see where in the world you are, even when you're on the battlefield. So yeah, now we can try to sink it.
Yeah, nice. And maybe during our little stream we can sail to some interesting places, like down the coast to Belize, I think. There are some interesting formations, and if you start to see better there, you can really see that yeah, the battlefield is shaped different, and you have to take into account, okay, there's an island, okay, there is a narrow gap and something like that. But first finish the tutorial.
Then we'll give the crew what they deserve. Drum up the folks
Okay,
and let's
yeah.
split up the loot. Sail back into town
And
clear it up over a mighty
now to a
swing
more
at the
integral
tavern.
part of the game, dividing the booty or dividing the plunder. Every now and then your crew will ask you, or you will have to divide your plunder, and that's what Frederick is telling us now, that we should do that.
You can also see basically what we achieved in this raid. So we raided 2 convoys, we captured 1 ship, we plundered so and so many barrels, and of course how much gold we picked up, or how much we have.
You're the
And the
captain,
crew expects
so you can
its share
also
of it, of
specify
course.
how
Yes.
much of the booty you want to share. The more the crew
Okay,
receives, the
here
better
we
they'll
see
find it, of course. But a bit of
first off,
advice
you
from
can
me.
divide
Don't
some
give 'em too
of that
much.
loot,
They'll
maybe.
get used to it. The next time, they'll expect just as
And
much.
we can see a contract. Basically, it's a list of tasks, and these are the things you promised your crew
With
the
time,
last time
you and the captains are becoming
you
more and
divided
more
the
experienced.
booty.
When
And
you've
you make
amassed enough
basically
experience,
you give
you
them
ought to
some
split up
loot,
the loot and
you
invest the
make
experience
some
you gained in
promises,
new skills.
and then they may or may not select you as their new captain. So that you are the pirate captain, you can't take that for granted in Tortuga, and you will regularly have to divide your booty, and the crew will vote who's the next pirate captain. And to convince them, you have to give them promises in the form of of articles of capture. Yeah, we collected some experience points, and during the dividing the booty, it's a kind of resting moment, and now you can spend your skill points, your newly acquired skill points.
And for the main captain we also have a bunch of abilities that we can choose from. I really like the improvisation talent. Do you have a favorite ability or?
Improvisation talent is great. I like the more offensive stuff, like the red ones. But we can go for the improvisation talent.
Yeah.
It's a heal then.
Yes. We can also immediately upgrade if we want and if we have enough skill points. For the other captains, they have set abilities, but we can also choose which one we want to upgrade. So, also we see what the captain loves and what he hates. It's quite useful in this overview because it could be that we can get something from the town or during the divide the plunder mechanic that you would like. So, we can take that into account already.
So, Captain. You probably
here are the articles of capture, which you already explained. And over here we see what we can choose from.
Maybe show it in the bottom of the screen here. There you see the 33%, and right now you see a big thumb down on the left side, meaning you gave them a lot of loot, but they want also these articles of capture. They want these promises, like you're a pirate captain. Right, you make big promises, and now you have to make some concessions to your crew, and maybe fulfill them. If you don't fulfill them, you see that also on the right side. You can see if you fail this article, like you don't sink a single ship. I think that's pretty safe to pick. You would get a penalty in the next round. And you would have to, basically give them more money, more loot, make them more high-risk promises and stuff like that. But you don't have to make it completely full, because you only have to get to a certain point. I mean, you can if you like, but you don't have to.
I think with those articles of capture, it's quite likely that we will complete them, so we can go with them. Also, we can, there's basically the confirmation for the first mate if we really want to do it, or if we decide to maybe change something up, so we can go back at any point before we leave the tavern or this divide the booty mechanic.
Perfect. Well, then put your signature here, here, and here. Do you want to keep a copy for your files? Good. Things can move on now.
In the past, I often got the question, what happens if you don't win the vote? I would suggest to the players, try it.
Back then, he was mate on a Spanish ship that freighted gold and silver to Europe.
I forgot. Did he give us a quest?
He is still talking, but he will tell us soon what to do.
So we're too fast for him.
Yes. But now it popped up, so. Also, if I remember correctly, it's quite far away, so what we can do now... is speed up the whole thing, so let's go with 2.5. Also, we have very pirate-like up here the wind direction, and also basically like a compass or a tracker, and we see where we have to go, so that's very useful.
And the mini-map.
Right.
Later on, when you unlocked pirate hideouts, there will be a fast traveling option, but you have to keep in mind that your crew eats provisions. We didn't show that already, but we can later maybe. And if you travel long distances, you always have to keep an eye on your rum if there's that there's enough rum or enough food and stuff like that.
Also,
Okay.
right here is another pirate. So if we were close to him, he would probably attack. We also got the message that we are basically in dangerous territory, but he was already chasing someone else, so yeah, we don't have to fight him.
A gorgeous little town. 'Twould be a shame if someone were to raid this here. Ha! I haven't been in this dump for a long time.
Yeah, and there's the informant we were meant to meet, right?
In the tavern, or close nearby. Now you already know the ins and outs of the tavern. Besides our regular drinking binges, you can also buy around here.
And in most of the dialogues, you have some dialogue choices and can try to navigate these little dialogues. Right now, he's a little bit grumpy, and it's something about the treasure fleet, and he's an informant, so we want some information from him. I don't know, what do you want to do? Do you want to go head first through the wall, or do you want to give him some alcohol, maybe?
I think from what I have experienced from my pirate so far, I think drinking would be a good choice. Maybe it will also loosen up the informant a little bit, so let's see what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, he's already sounding a little bit more positive, so
yeah, but maybe give him some more rum.
Yes. He also already asks what we are doing here, but I think maybe another round.
Still thirsty here.
Yeah.
Oh, empty again?
Time for more. Unfortunately, we have no more rum choice, but maybe he will be friendly towards us, so. Too bad.
Okay, yeah. Now he spills the beans.
Well, for once that didn't
Okay,
go
yeah.
so well.
He's completely right. We haven't made a name for ourselves, right?
Yes.
We should introduce
that's what
ourselves
he's
to the
asking
local
us.
merchant captains. That'll please the crew
So
too.
what's the quest again? Maybe
A
little reward.
We should get more famous, basically, and now we know, okay, we have to loot a couple of Spanish convoys.
Yeah, maybe just show the quest log.
Yes.
Yeah. There you see we have first off we have a quest from the informant, and he says raid these Spanish convoys, but there's also another quest from the captains. Maybe click on that. And that's from Seamus. And Seamus, your pirate captains give you quests as well. And every pirate captain has his little quest where you can learn about his story and get to know him a little bit. And do piratey things, basically. But you want to follow the informant on the story with the Spanish treasure fleet, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But also, as follow was a good point, because we can see I could also follow here and then it would appear in the quest tracker. I can even unfollow this one and then just sail around in the sea, but I would say we just continue and get really famous as pirates first, or at least famous enough to continue with the informant.
Maybe slow down the speed a little bit, so we don't miss something, because right now we are really weak, and I don't want to, while we are talking, run into a bigger convoy or something like that.
Yes. Maybe I should just save, just to be sure. I mean, there's also autosave, but
better safe than sorry.
Yeah. And if I can save anytime, then why not?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
also
currently we're in a territory of arriving pirate, and they will attack us.
Yes, also can have a look at the map and see, okay, we are in Spanish territory, which is good to attack convoys, but also they are rather strong actually, because you can see here this ship strength, and with our 2 ships we have like 558, but the okay, he disappeared, but he was also quite strong because with 1 ship he had over 400, so
yeah,
he was...
You're still at double the speed, right?
Yes. Should I go even slower?
Yeah, go slower.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was a military convoy. These are more fearsome enemies, and they will start to attack you if they see you raiding other convoys. So maybe look out for a trading convoy. You can see them. You can recognize them by their symbol. Do you want to go to the mainland or more scout the islands?
I'm not entirely sure. What would you prefer?
I think on the mainland we will meet more Spanish convoys.
Okay.
Because there are the trading convoys, especially drive from city to city, and if they are in between bigger towns, they are really ripe with plunder. Yeah, beside this Seville, beside the flag, you see this little symbol there, and yeah, that indicates that you can get some special equipment there if you want.
We could actually take a look, because I still have the captured ship, so I could sell it and see what I can buy here.
If someone were to raid this here, take a good look around. It's likely we'll have to head here often.
But not this one, right?
No. This one. Oh, by the way, it has some stuff installed.
And sometimes one or another
but it is
ornament
rather weak. Yeah,
so
let's sell this one.
That's the sloop?
Yes.
And what kind of ship has Seamus? I don't know.
I think, yeah, he has the brick.
Yeah, then we should sell the sloop. Yeah.
So I think none of them have any upgrade yet. Oh, also quite nice for customization. We can change the color. So this part here.
But there's already. Don't you have some upgrades for the sails? There. Yeah. Yeah, you can change the sails, or even choose additional sails, and that will give you a higher maximum speed. Or you can strengthen your sails, or install a reinforced rudder and stuff like that. This harbor master is specialized in movement stuff. So yeah, everything concerning movement. So you can buy it here, but there are also harbor masters specialized in cannons or in special boarding equipment and stuff like that. But you have to discover them on the map. Okay, yeah, there are additional sales.
Here at the market, we can sell everything we've captured.
Maybe also show your cargo hold, so we can.
Any convoy wouldn't have a load of rum aboard. It would make so many things
in the fleet or here.
No, there the hold. Yes.
Everything we plunder
here you can see all the stuff that you have, but you also see we have the crew morale. And it regenerates daily. depending on which goods they can consume or which goods you provide. Grog is especially important, but also tobacco and coffee as well. But they will get homesick, or they will be yearning for some time off, and so they get more and more cranky the longer you're at sea and the longer this raiding trip takes. And and someday their morale won't regenerate, or they will be very unhappy, and then it's time to divide the booty. I just wanted to show that. So always make sure that your pirates are well fed. You can also forbid them to take stuff from the hold, but I would advise against that at this point, at least.
Yeah, I also only do it when it's like for a mission. Otherwise, they can take what they want. We can also see here specifically if there is a crew icon that they like to have it. So
yeah. And the more crew you have, the more they will consume. So you have to always take that into account, especially in the late game. If you have really big ships with a lot of crew,
yes,
they eat a lot.
Mm. We also have this icon with the crew here, so we know, okay, they use fruits, grain, bread, and so on. So.
But maybe buy some more rum, right?
Yes, that's a good idea.
I don't know precisely what we want with all that stuff. It's just taking up cargo space from more important goods.
Frederick doesn't know what he's talking about, so... Okay, then let's take a look if we can find any convoys.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we should meet some in the south. At least I hope.
If not, we see at least some cool locations like here, the temple and stuff like that, or as you said before, some cool battlefields. There is like one spot with, I think, a lot of rock formation, which is also quite cool, and you can.
Oh, there's one. There's one.
Bit more. Oh, it's also. I think we wait for a merchant ship. One was a bit powerful.
Because okay, that one.
Or let's try it.
Well, let's try.
Yeah, at least it's a little bit weaker.
Yeah, and now we could try to intimidate them, right?
Yes.
But it's a gamble again. Right now the gamble would be in our favor because we are much stronger. But you can always try to intimidate enemy ships. What a bark? Yeah,
yes.
We can take a bark.
I would say we try it with. I mean, it's very.
Okay.
Very tempting to board the ship, but I would try to intimidate it first.
Okay. We ought to start writing shanties about our victories.
Okay, it worked, so.
Yeah.
And it also counts for our quest, so that's always nice.
Yeah. Yeah, but the reward would have been higher if you just attacked them, right?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe. Okay.
Really are.
A trading ship.
Another brick. Okay, let's try to board
Earn
this
your
one.
share. We're off.
Yeah, the boarding, of course, yields the highest rewards. But yeah, if you just sink a ship, you will still get plenty of stuff because it will be floating in the waters. So. Oh, I think you are in a very good position. You can try to get in his back, right?
Yes, it's even a good shooting position.
Very nice. Maybe in the back as well. Yeah,
Was
that
once. Ah, okay. Let's try this. Oh, that was a good hit, I think.
yeah. Phew.
Oh, he's also rather strong. Oh, I thought he moved in a way that we could hit him again from the back, but fortunately not.
I think from the side is a good idea.
We'll show him how it's done right.
That one is good, right? Always hit the same spot. Do you want to try to board, or do you try
Yes.
to sink him?
I tried
Okay.
to board it because he has a pretty good ship. It's just,
It's a high gamble because he still has a lot of crew on his ship.
yes.
You would need to reduce it
Then
with grape shot first.
And unfortunately, he has hit my armor pretty bad on one side of each ship. So if he would hit me again, good. Would be tricky, but I think it's still manageable.
If you wouldn't miss.
Full speed ahead.
Okay. I always try to keep an optimal shooting distance.
Yes, it's too bad. I thought I was in a pretty good position overall, but it was only like the first two hits now. It's a bit more tricky. I mean, I
That
could
one looks good.
try this one, but I think I hit my own ship then. Yeah.
There is a little bit of screening there, but I think that should work.
Okay, then let's try it.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, probably the viewers have already seen it. I skip often when I move, so that's something you can do. So when you want to get to some position, you don't have to watch ship moving all the way. You can just skip. Oh, okay, good. I missed my
Yeah.
one, but hit him.
Yes. Ooh. Okay, that did nothing.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay. That's pretty good. Yeah, so we first have to reduce the armor for our grape shop to be effective on that side to the viewers. That's why we're not already starting to reduce the crew with our grape shot. But maybe is there some armor left on the back? I don't think so.
No, it's
No.
gone. So
Yeah,
we
so
can
so
try.
you could try, yeah. Phew. Already starting to make shooting noises. Sorry.
It's just so engaging, so that's a good sign.
Who doesn't like some good ship shooty? Yeah. Yeah, right.
I think we can hit him one more time and then board.
Yeah.
It's the right side.
That's a tricky one. How many? 50 crew on your ship? How many sailors on the other?
37.
37.
I
You
mean,
could always try to board with the other ship too and support your boarding maneuver.
what I was thinking about was maybe try to board with one ship and then let's see if we can hit the
Sure.
one side.
Yeah, you
Let's
can always do
just
that. Yeah, just try to board. It depends on the speed the ships have. Yeah. So you first have to. Right now, your ship is very fast, and the other ship is very fast as well. So you have to match speeds a little bit. And it always helps to come from behind while boarding. Okay. Yeah. So we'll just punish him a little bit.
Ah, crap! I didn't change this shot.
Yeah, okay, but he lost some crew anyway.
Yeah. And we hit his cannons, so he's
Yeah,
more
the starboard cannons. They won't hit as good.
You can also try as use one of our new abilities.
Yeah, maybe show that.
Yes. Just repaired our ship a little bit.
Just to be sure. Okay, yeah, he's not in a really good position. How high are the chances toward him?
10 to 15, so I would say maybe
maybe not.
try something else. You can still try to reduce.
Yeah. But don't forget to pick the grape shot.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, we just see resistant because, in theory, if it would have hit our ship, it also wouldn't take damage because we still have the armor on the one side.
We'll show them how it's done
Ah,
right.
yeah, sure. The ship is turned around. I just thought we encountered the bug there, but this ship is turned around. So for the viewers. Oh, still missed that boarding maneuver. Okay.
Let's try again.
Grab the sabers,
Finally.
missiles,
Yeah,
and
finally.
bottlenecks.
And
No
because that
holds
worked, let's
barred.
try it again with the other ship.
The boat's
Also.
ours.
Yeah, great.
So let's take the one with the highest possibility.
Yeah, nice.
Also, another hint we just got is a friendly ship has joined the battle. So if something like that happens, we also get info for this.
Yeah, and you can always, if there is a boarding battle going on, you always can start to interfere with that battle, like take the enemy ships under fire or support the boarding battle like you do now. So there is some influence and some tactical decisions. And it's always a huge risk to go into a boarding maneuver if there are still enemy ships. Because you don't know what they do, and your boarding ship is basically without any protection. Okay, what did we get?
Of course, this
Brick.
beautiful
Nice.
ship, which is great.
Nice new ship.
Oh, and it already has some
Now all we got
improvements,
to
right?
do is get the
Look at the
stench
ships.
out of-
Yes, that's also good.
Yeah, nice.
It's all-
Reinforced hull and reinforced armor as well.
It's also
all level one.
stronger than any of our ships, so that's
Yeah.
pretty good. We just have to repair it now because unfortunately I hit it one too many times with the wrong ammunition, but that's fine.
Nice new ship.
Also, of course, a lot of loot, but we still have a lot of space in our hold, so we just pick up everything and can press continue.
Oh, and maybe you could have still taken some of the captives and asked them if they want to join your crew.
Yes, right.
Forget that one.
Yeah, but I just heard that we are basically at the end of our time for this stream. So, yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun. If anyone who watched the stream also wants to have as much fun as we had, you can go and pick up Tortuga on Steam now. As I said, it's released today, a couple of hours ago. What I did forget to say before, though, is we also added Arabic, so there is another language also added, also on the other platforms that I mentioned before. So, yeah, you can get it basically for everything. Do you still want to say also something, Christian?
Yeah, thank you very much for having me. It was a pleasure, and I hope the players enjoy our game.
Yes. Well said. Goodbye.
Okay, bye.
Come all you young fellows that follow the sea, to me way, hey, blow the men down, and pray pay attention and listen to me. Give me some time to blow the man down. I'm a deep water sailor just in from Hong Kong. To me way, hey, blow the man down. If you give me some rum, I